Today on High Now, we continue to celebrate Korean Culture Week with food, drinks, and fashion.
Then, we find out how Kauai residents can catch a break on rent with some help from the Kauai Government Employees Federal Credit Union.
Then, we tour a spectacular home located on the summit of Kamehame Ridge in Hawaii Kai. Find out how this beautiful luxury home could be yours.
Hey, aloha gang. Welcome to High Now Weekend. I'm Kano Carlson.
And I'm Rachel Pocaro, and we are celebrating in the month of October Sustainable Seafood Month.
That's right. It's Hawaii Seafood Month, so we have some very special guests here. We've got Jana Young, Conservation International Hawaii, Ashley Watts from Local IA. Jana, we're going to start with you. What is Hawaii Seafood Month? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Hawaii Seafood Month is a statewide initiative. It's a campaign that we run throughout the month of October that celebrates our local fishermen, our seafood businesses, and our restaurants and chefs. And you know, in Hawaii, we're all dependent on the ocean resources, and so we really saw this opportunity to focus on this fish called the ta'ape. It's the blue striped snapper, and it's found abundant throughout all of the islands. It was introduced in the 50s, and we just want to eat more of it. And so we're activating our fishing and our culinary communities to really collaborate on putting ta'ape on the plates and on menus. So
Awesome.
Really
I'm getting hungry thinking about it.
I know, seriously, but why are you guys specifically saying this fish, we gotta eat it?
Because it is an invasive species. It was introduced here in the 1950s because the other snapper species were getting overfished. Unfortunately, people weren't very fond of it, and so that's why we're all working together to get people to eat it.
Now, Ashley, tell us about Local IA. How are you guys involved in Hawaii Seafood Month?
So Local IA is a seafood distribution company. We shorten the supply chain to get fish directly from the fishermen to chefs and community members island-wide. We have a CSA service, and we sell fish retail out of our back door. During Seafood Month, we're partnering with our favorite chef, Ed Kinney, who we also rent the back of his kitchen, and we're doing a prefix dinner that features ta'ape itself. And Jana actually made a ceviche out of ta'ape for you guys to
Look
try.
at this. Can we get a shot of this, you guys? Do you see how colorful this is right here? This is some good Ono looking.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say Ono, because we're talking about ta'ape, but this is some good looking ceviche. I also wanted to ask, you guys don't have to be based on Oahu, right?
That's right.
Take part in Hawaii Seafood Month, right?
Yeah, so we're actually working with a coalition of chefs statewide. So on Maui, we're working with Chef Leanne Wong to put together a 4-course prefix dinner on October 14th. On Kauai, Chef Mark Oyama is going to be putting ta'ape with pork hash on his menu throughout the month of October.
Pork hash, sign me up.
And in Hilo at Moon and Turtle, we're going to be working with Chef Mark Pomaski, Chef Jason Kanikoa, and his son to put together a 5-course ta'ape dinner as well.
So you guys are celebrating all month long, right?
All month long.
And we're celebrating right now.
I know the ceviche looks amazing. And then how can people get more information if they want to learn about the resources that's provided either from Local IA or how to get better educated about fishing sustainability?
So this recipe is actually on our website, our chefhui.com/sustainable-seafood website. And we just wanted to show people that ta'ape is a white, mild fish that can be cooked in a lot of different ways. And so we're sharing all these different recipes for free for people to check out. And Local IA has some amazing...
Yeah, you would never know this was from the small fish. And they're not that hard to clean. Local IA, we teach people how to clean them, and we have a video on our website to show you how to clean them. We also have a bunch of different information on the sustainability and what we do, and then we sell fish out of our back door, including ta'ape 4 days a week.
And then Ashley, I wanted to ask too, just for the everyday consumer, someone who's not super educated, someone like myself who's just kind of going into the store and randomly buying fish, what are things we can do to kind of support that sustainability movement?
Really support the local fishermen, and so read the label very carefully. If it says frozen, that means it's probably not from here.
Okay.
And just try to support the people that do actually put where their fish comes from. Like chefs Robin at Fett, Chef Ed Kinney, Leanne Wong at Cocoa Head, Cinia, they all buy fish from us. So it's just really important to know where it comes from.
Absolutely. And then one more time, is there a website that we can go to for dates that everyone's getting paired up and the dinners that people can take part in?
Yeah, so it's on chefhui.com/sustainable-seafood. and it'll have a list of all of the events, and we're actually hosting a virtual ta'ape throwdown. So for all the fishermen
Are you
and all
entering this, Savitra?
all the home cooks out there,
You definitely should.
You can enter to win some amazing prizes if you post your pictures of how you cook ta'ape. So we're really excited to launch that starting October 1st, and anyone in the state can get involved in this. So
Awesome, you guys. We appreciate you guys so much for being here,
you so
bringing
much.
this ceviche. Honestly, this is the first ceviche I've ever had, so thank you guys so much.
Wow.
You know what goes good with ceviche though? Some soju. Take a look.
ooh.
Hey, aloha gang. Rachel and I are back in the High Now kitchen, and we're celebrating everything Korean. We're talking foods, drinks, and tradition.
That's right, so we've got Erin Lee, she's with Kukui Foods, and guess what? We are so happy to see you.
안녕하세요. I'm so excited to be here. We're gonna have some fun today.
Fun? Yes, and I see this table's packed with soju.
Yes. Korean soju started with rice first and then moved on to sweet potatoes and tapioca. So the soju alcohol content varies from 45 all the way down to 13.
Which means take it easy, okay? Trust me, it's gonna catch up with you. And also with soju, I know it translates to something like burnt liquor. And
Yes.
at one point, this was the most popular liquor in the world.
Yes, it was. It was because one of the facts is that our sojus are very affordable. So, you know, it's an easy drink and it's like a poor man's drink.
Call me the broke man, because I'm about to drink it and I can't wait.
Walk us through the spread. Let's try one. I've always liked strawberry soju. I don't know
I'm down
about
for
you.
that. I'm down for that.
Strawberry, okay. So there is a technique. You gotta like shake it and there's a little tornado going on. Here's one.
Ladies first. That can be yours. Okay,
Right
and the
on.
cheers. Cheers in Korean is what?
Konbae.
Konbae. Well, that was
Wow, that was
fantastic.
smooth.
So did that taste like alcohol?
No.
Not really, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of dangerous,
It
actually.
is dangerous. I was going to say, we got to be careful.
Erin, that was fantastic. Now
So
I hear there's
good.
a fun game, right?
Yes, I'll go with my favorite game. It's called the Titanic.
Oh, guys.
Someone's going down.
I'm scared it's me.
Okay.
And this is Korean beer?
Yes, this is a Korean beer. Okay, so
Okay,
we're gonna
Titanic.
take turns and we're gonna put a little bit of soju at a time, and whoever sinks it will have to drink it.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, okay,
I got it.
I'm gonna start with this one here.
And me and Kaino, we're not competitive at all. So this should be
okay.
one.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I see everyone doubling up on mine.
Oh, that one's almost ready to sink. Okay.
Woo! You drink it.
Because Korean culture is very based off of respect and seniority. Normally, you drink away from the elder.
Okay, here we go. Cheers, Auntie. I gotta drink away from
I
you,
gotta,
right?
I gotta make yours sing too. Oh, you made it sing.
Oh, okay.
Just call me Auntie.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna sip on mine though, okay?
Okay. I love it. We're celebrating Korea all week. Don't forget, gang, be out on the lookout for soju. We'll have all this up on HighNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by the Consulate General of the Republic of Korea in Honolulu.
Coming up, I learned some surprising uses for vinegar and have an out-of-this-world interactive experience at the Honolulu Museum of Art when High Now returns.
Texaco, Hawaii is celebrating Zero Emissions Day by taking care of the environment and also giving away free gas.
We're celebrating Zero Emissions Day by giving away free gas for a year with 100% of the emissions offset through our Ho'ala program.
Island Energy's Ho'ala program believes that the most efficient way to protect the environment is by investing both dollars and volunteers to support strategic local projects that contribute to the revitalization and restoration of the Hawaiian environment.
So when you drive a gas-powered car or truck, your engine's exhaust system releases carbon emissions into the atmosphere. And Texaco's Ho'ala program offsets those carbon emissions by up to 30% by investing in certified projects like solar, It's a simple way for you as a driver to lower your carbon footprint. You don't do anything extra. Ho'ala takes care of it and offsets your carbon emissions. So visit your local Texaco station and scan the QR code on the contest signage. That'll take you to a landing page to fill out an entry form. And if you're the lucky winner, you'll take home the $3,125 Texaco gas card with 100% of your carbon emissions offset through Ho'ala. Contest runs now through September 30th, so hurry to your local Texaco station for your chance to win. To view the contest rules and details, visit www.ho'alahai.com. That's HOALAHI.com. Join us on Zero Emissions Day. It's Tuesday, September 21st. We're inviting all of our customers to come by and fill up that day. The Ho'ala program offsets your carbon emissions up to 30%, but on Zero Emissions Day, Ho'ala is offsetting 100% of the carbon emissions from fuel purchased at our 58 Texaco locations across the state. Join us on Zero Emissions Day, and if you're one of the first 50 customers to visit us that day and fill up with 8 or more gallons, you'll take home a free eco-friendly grocery Chico tote bag. So follow us on social media, Texaco in Hawaii. We're at Facebook, Instagram, and we're also on TikTok.
Brought to you by Texaco in Hawaii.
We're talking about a very underutilized object that you probably got in your house right now, and I'm talking about vinegar. Obviously, we use this when we make pork adobo and chicken adobo and all that other stuff, but vinegar, you can actually use this for a ton of stuff for cleaning inside and outside of the house. And for that, we have City Mill expert Evile over here.
Sir.
So how does this work in the garden?
So garden, I got this little spray bottle. Put some in here. You can just spray this on your weeds. It's an eco-friendly weed killer.
So you mix it with water or anything like that?
No.
Just straight into the spray bottle?
Suggest that you do it concentrated right into here. And then you got little cracks, right, in the front of your yard or your driveway. Spray it on top there. Let it go for a few days, and you should see that thing kill. So in your bathroom, you have tiles, right? Some of those things get mildew on top there. Concentrate it, spray it onto your tile grout, let it sit for about an hour. Come back, take little sponges or brushes and kind of rub it, agitate
a little bit of elbow grease, right?
Elbow grease, spray the water on there, and that should clean it. Spray it on your shower curtain, take some sponges on there, wipe it on there, turn on your shower head, and just rinse it down. What we got here is everybody uses your cutting boards. Very important. Take your vinegar, spray it on there, and what happens is it neutralizes the odor, brings it out from the pores, also acts as a natural disinfectant.
What else can we use it for?
Taking out stains. I got kids come home and they got all these stains on top of your shirt, especially the whites. You can take vinegar spray it directly onto the stain and throw it into the wash. Or if it's really, really bad, take a bucket of water, about 2 cups of vinegar, and let it soak for about an hour or 2.
And then you throw them in the wash after that?
Throw it in the washer and you're ready to go.
That's right, citymill.com/how-to. This is just a small poo-poo size of all the different things you can do with vinegar. We'll have all this up on HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by City Mill.
Wow, this is incredible. Today on Hi Now, we're at the Honolulu Museum of Art, and we're going to give you an inside look at the artists of Hawaii now. This is a brand new exhibit, and it features a variety of interactions with guests, including virtual reality.
This exhibition features 13 site-specific works created by 18 local Hawaii artists. The works span a variety of mediums, from traditional ceramics and textiles to a large variety of new media, which will be shown for the first time at the Honolulu Museum of Art. This is one component of an installation by Kapo'eo Kaka'ako. It's a collective of artists that include Noi Kanegawa, Ara Reyes, and John Montanona. It's a vision for a houseless community in the future.
I like how green it is. It gives me hope.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll start behaving better.
It is a very hopeful piece. This specific piece here is a model of a houseless community that is located in Kaka'ako. 2 of the artists are leaders within the houseless community. They're community organizers.
Okay, now Marlene, as we walk throughout the exhibit, there's a lot of quotes, there's some paintings on the wall. What does the words mean?
One of the artists, she's also a journalist. The imagery, the quotes, the statistics paired together, it shows a different perspective.
Now, the Artists of Hawaii Now exhibit is actually broken up into 2 sections, so we're moving on to another phase of the exhibit, and for that, we're going to introduce Taylor. Taylor, Artists of Hawaii Now, what is it and what does it mean to you?
A remarkable showcase of the innovation and creativity that's in our own community. This show is really a bright light. The great art is found right in our home. We don't have to look elsewhere. That is right here. Yeah, so the first thing you see, it's a digital quilt by artist Andy Burley. He took the original quilt and is creating a digital quilt using footage of water across the Hawaiian Islands. And so there are 5 different iterations of this digital quilt. So this is a piece by Gwen Arkin, who is celebrating limu through the cyanotype process. In this section, you have from floor to ceiling textiles of microscopic representations of limu, creating this very contemplative world that we can navigate through. So this is a piece by Kapulani Landgraf of 39 photographs of the kupuna who were arrested protecting Mauna Kea in 2019. The piece that we're standing in front of right now is the first time this has ever been done at the museum. Truly a groundbreaking immersive piece. We have a projection dome, and within that projection dome, we're also offering a virtual reality experience. And when you enter this immersive space, you're being taken to Pu'ukohe, a very sacred space where you can see Mauna Kea and hear Oli about telling the story about the sacredness of that space.
How long does the exhibit run and how can people come and check it out?
The exhibition will be open until January 16th, and everyone should go to honolulumuseum.org to RSVP, come check out the exhibit.
Brought to you by Honolulu Museum of Art.
Coming up on High Now, we get to taste and see the amazing benefits of ginseng after the break.
Annyeonghaseyo. It's been an awesome week celebrating Korean culture, and the soju and the food and all of it has been fantastic. Rachel, you actually got a chance to check out one of their beauty shops out in Waipahu, right? How was that?
That's right. I went over to Beauty Touch out in Waipahu, and it was so fun. I got to head over and check out the Korean ginseng. It's called Yasham, and I had a wonderful time. I got to taste it, and you're going to get to taste it next.
Yeah, you can have all the fun.
That's right. So you guys got to check out when I went over to Beauty Touch out in Waipahu, and then we'll get Kainoa to try some.
Can't wait.
Hey, you guys, we're at Beauty Touch inside of Don Quixote in Waipahu. I'm here with Marketing Director of Beauty Touch, David Lim. What do we got going on today?
Well, first of all, hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Thank you for having us on Korean Week on High Now.
Absolutely.
We're talking about wellness and how to get that extra boost in the morning. And we're going to be introducing Yasham. It's made in Korea, and it's made by Bio and Ginseng. It's a Korean company. It's a very unique product. It's not just ginseng, so it has a lot of different mixture in there.
And what does Yasham mean?
First of all, a lot of people know it as ginseng, right? But in Korea, we call it insam. So insam is actually, I guess, the name Yasham, where the sam comes from. Ya also means natural. So it is like a natural root. Ginseng overall, a lot of people shy away because it tastes like dirt. I don't know if you tried, but it grew in dirt for over 5 years. So yeah, that's how it tastes. But
maybe that's why I don't drink ginseng.
Yeah, no.
But you're gonna change my mind, right?
This product will kind of change. Yes, exactly. That's what it's for. Yasham is mixed and blended with palmyra palm jaggery. So jaggery is basically like a sugary syrup that's extracted from palmyra palm tree. It actually has a lot of health benefits to it. So by blending the palmyra palm jaggery into ginseng, it actually makes it sweeter, and it's more easier on the taste too. I don't know if you ever heard sugar being good for you, but it has health benefits on its own. And Yasham brings ginseng and the jaggery together.
I needed to hear that. Sugar is good for you. That's all I need. If there's one takeaway, sugar made.
I would not assume that, but I had to read up on it, research, and there is a lot of research behind it too.
Perfect. Okay, so we're talking about tasting it. That's what we want to do next. We want to mix some up so we can find out if it tastes like dirt or if it tastes really good. We have Pia. She is the general manager of Beauty Touch, and she's going to be the one to show us how to mix up these drinks.
Pia already mixed one drink here. This is using carbonated water, and we mixed it with this 25 milliliter packet. The next one that we're gonna do is the latte. So Pia has here just regular milk. It could be heated or it could be chilled. And right here, the last one that we have is yogurt.
Right, so in Korea, it's known that ginseng is a little pricey, but not here. Where can we get it at this more affordable price?
Well, basically, the Yasam ginseng, you can get it right here at Beauty Touch. It's located inside Don Quixote in Honolulu and Waipahu.
I feel healthier already. Now what's that saying? Happy Chuseok! You can catch all of this on HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Beauty Touch.
Wow, that looked awesome. Now, when it comes to beauty, I feel like I need all the help that I can get. So, David, I'm glad that you came in over here to the Hi Now studio.
Oh wait, don't go on to the next thing without trying.
Okay.
You were going to try.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to pour this, and we're going to get you to drink some of the ginseng, and it's really good for you.
This is just sparkling water over here, right?
Yeah, sparkling water, and then we're going to go put some of this yasham right in there. And it's actually super easy because it's in like a liquid form.
Yes.
So you can take it with you anywhere you go, and then I'm just gonna pour.
Awesome. And then David, health benefits, right?
Yes,
there's
definitely.
a tremendous amount.
Yeah. So this is made from red ginseng. It has to be harvested within 6 years, and it's also mixed with palmyra. It's a sweetener.
Okay.
So ginseng by itself is very hard to take, but if you have a little bit of sweetener to it, it's gonna taste a little better. So it's made from like palmyra, it's kind of like a syrup that's from a palm tree.
Smooth.
Yeah, so it goes down smoothly.
Yeah.
Does it taste better than, have you tried ginseng without?
I don't think that I have.
Okay, all right,
my
it's a
first
little
time. But
rough.
This is a good introduction to it. Let me just say that.
Very good, yeah.
But a lot of good health benefits too, right? Kind of
Yes.
supporting everything we have going on internally.
Definitely.
Right?
And it's a natural like boost, right? There's no caffeine in it, but you're
No.
gonna get that natural energy.
Right. So it's for it's been proven for hundreds of years. Oriental medicine, they use ginseng to also for any ailments that you have previously, and even for modern science as well. They enhance the quality of ginseng, so it's actually really good for you.
Gotcha. You know what? Just talking about enhancement, let's see what you can do to Kainoa's face.
Yeah, talk about it.
But this is the cool part that I like, because with Beauty Touch, it's not just for the ladies.
No, it's not.
You got stuff for men too.
True.
Okay.
It's very true. That's
Help
why
me out.
I personally use this
skincare.
myself. This is a Kahi multi-balm, and it's actually this is an aqua balm.
Okay.
And this actually has a 50 SPF sunblock. And also, it's good for your the wrinkles that start developing as we age, right?
And we're working in high-def television. Does it come in any bigger
you don't need all the
sizes?
help you can get. You really
I do.
All you need is a
I
little
need
bit of
an
this.
entire bed
Yeah.
made of that. I'll just face plant
So
right
if you
into
don't
it.
mind, you want me to, I'll apply it for you.
Okay, let's do it, let's do it,
So
let's do it.
basically on the side of the eyes here,
Okay.
and it goes on really dry. So if you ever try to touch it, you try to feel that.
Nice.
It's not, not too much.
So
but-
this is one of those little goes a long way, right?
Yeah, but this actually applies to all your face.
Yeah, make
because
sure you
wanna
put
do
it
the sunblock.
everywhere though,
Yeah,
because
so
if there's
there.
SPF in it
Yeah.
and you're going golfing, you
Yeah.
gotta put it on your whole
Definitely.
face.
That's what I was just gonna say. For all you golfers out there, everyone hitting the links this weekend, this is good to have.
not only
in
that,
golf
but you
bag.
don't want to get your hands all oily or
Yeah.
dirty because this is also, it comes in a case like this. You can put it in your pocket, pull it out whenever you want to just kind of apply more. I'm sorry, you might want to.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah,
There you
even
go.
out.
Blend it
But
in,
yeah,
blend
blend
it
it in.
in.
But
Blend
I was supposed to maybe rub it in more, but you get it. That's
that's
the
good.
idea. So,
And then you don't even need to put on this side, because then you can put one of these masks right
sure.
on top of it, right?
So basically, this goes right over makeup too. So it's used for women as well. So not just
Awesome.
so you can just apply it right
Okay,
over
aqua
makeup.
bomb.
There you go.
Yep.
This is coming with me.
All right, so there's also different types of kahi balm, so you can kind of ask that as you go to Beauty Touch and maybe ask more about that. But this is the some of the products that are also carried in Beauty Touch. Disposable mask that your Rachel's holding right there. It comes in different colors, as you can see, but it's like you don't have to just wear it once. You can wear it for multiple days, and not only that, but it's KN95. So this N94.
Okay.
Perfect.
So so it's like the next best thing is N95 mask.
Gotcha. So
There you go.
you've got everything at Beauty Touch, so you guys want to check them out. Right in Waipahu, you also have in Kaheka.
Yes, also in Honolulu, Don Quixote. So it's on Kaheka Street.
There you go. Go ahead and check them out. We'll have all this up on HiNowDaily.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, Rachel and I get to be king and queen for the day
I feel regal. What do you think?
when Hi Now returns.
Kauai Government Employees Federal Credit Union is strongly encouraging all residents struggling with rent and utility payments to apply for their coronavirus assistance program today.
Our mission is to strengthen the social fabric of Kauai, and we do that using a people over profit model, and we're really here for you. We started our program in May of 2021 this year, and since funding became available, we've funded almost $9 million and over 900 households, and we still have ample funding available. Every county has its own program. This is Kauai County's program, and it's for the payment of rent or utilities, either in arrears, meaning you owe anything you owe all the way back to March of 2020 when the pandemic began, or future rent. So you do not need to be behind on your rent or utilities to apply for this. People who are caught up on their rent, we can pay 3 months future rent at a time, and we can pay up to 12 months of assistance.
Who will qualify for this program?
So a Kauai County resident, you have to be 18 years or older. You also have to show income loss due to COVID, which you received unemployment in 2020 or currently. Although any financial hardship due directly to COVID or indirectly to COVID does qualify you, and you do need to be a renter. So this is for rental relief. And we do encourage landlords with tenants who may need additional assistance to apply. You can apply on behalf of your tenant. We will need to see tenant documentations. We try to remove every barrier possible. So for our kapuna or people who are not as tech savvy, we can work with you, whatever your situation is, to help you get your application in. We go where the people are so that we can get you the help you need. Some people say that, they don't want to take this money because other people need it. We have ample funding available, and this money needs to stay in our community, and it needs to go back into our community in order to stabilize our local economy. So please just apply. With the eviction moratorium being lifted, I do encourage people to get ahead of the curve. We have applicants from a variety of backgrounds. So if you are in a roommate situation, you can apply as a roommate. You can apply as a single person. You can apply if you're a college student home living with your family. We take multi-generational households. Our team are experts at helping you qualify. If you have questions, give us a call. Just apply. That's the bottom line. The application process is easy. We designed it that way so that we encourage people to apply. You apply online at kauaiRentHelp.com. What would you do if somebody paid your rent for 3 months in the future and maybe paid your rent for an entire year? What would you do with that extra funds? The possibilities are endless.
Annyeonghaseyo. Today we're putting a spotlight on Korean culture, and a big part of that tradition goes into their clothing.
That's right, it's called Hanbok, and today we are going to do a fashion show. We're going to have Phoebe. She's going to run us through some of the most traditional styles yet.
안녕하세요. You are the king and queen of Haina today.
I love it.
Awesome.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. So I know you're wearing everyday clothes for king. You can tell by this big round emblem of dragon on your chest that belongs to king. And then also you're wearing ikseonggak, which is a special hat for king. And then also this is called dae, the special belt that symbolizes.
It's strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you are queen.
I feel regal. What do you think?
I love it. Before the models come in, let's talk a little bit about the history of Hanbok.
Unlike Western clothes that kind of fit to your body shape, Hanbok emphasizes on the flows and angles and lines of the garment itself.
And the colors,
Perfect.
clearly.
Yes, I
and the
love
color.
it. So right now we have the king, we've got the queen. What other styles do you have for us today?
So first we're going to have Vince and Shannon, as in bride and groom. On the wedding day, the groom wore a hat called samo and wore a robe with a round collar called danryong and belt, dae. So we call samogwande. He's wearing samogwande. And the bride is wearing a nogwansam, a green ceremonial robe, and also wore a Korean bridal crown, chokdori. And then the blue color represent the men, and red color represent women. And these colors represent a harmony between men and women and the universe of yin and yang.
Okay, thank you so much, Vince and Shannon.
Yes, congratulations, you two.
Cheers, long life, long marriage.
Next, we're going to have Ann and Starshine in traditional hanbok. Now, hanbok is a garment that expresses the richness and softness of the clothes on the body. And they are loose, so they do not press against the body.
I love it, thank you.
And I love the colors, they're very beautiful.
Okay, Phoebe, now what's Jenna and Karen wearing?
Jenna and Karen are in modernized hanbok.
So what would you say is the difference between the traditional and the modern?
So besides buttons and zippers, they can take off their jogori, which is a top, and turn it into party dress.
Party dress.
Party dress.
Okay.
When they hit the town and they want to drink some soju.
Yes.
Yes,
I
you're
like
making it
it.
easy for the ladies, right?
Thank you so much, Jenna and Karen. And Phoebe, a big thank you to you. Thank you for coming in and giving us all this information on all this awesome Korean clothing.
Thank you for having me. And also special thanks to Park Mi-yeon, who's a hanbok designer and director, Bang in Korea, who sponsored all the dresses today.
A big thank you to them.
Yes, and we're having such a great time celebrating Korean Culture Week. You can catch this entire segment up on HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by the Consulate General of the Republic of Korea in Honolulu.
Coming up on High Now, we get introduced to the delicious world of banchan and learn an easy recipe for this local Korean side dish. After the break.
Hey, aloha guys. Rachel and I are back in the High Now kitchen and we're continuing the celebration of Korean culture and tradition, and now the chopsticks are out, so you know what that means.
That means we're ready to dive in and eat again, right?
That's right.
But we have Chef Grat Sato here, and you brought banchan, right?
Yes, local style banchan, or local style Korean themed side dishes.
And this is the right man to be talking about Korean food because this is the 2015 Taste of Korea champion. So walk us through the spread. What do we have?
Okay, so I wanted to incorporate a lot more local products into the Korean side dishes. And you know, we're always talking about being a little more sustainable. And one of the items that we grow a lot but don't really purchase a lot in our supermarkets is long eggplant. So what I did is I took a traditional Korean stuffed kimchi dish and I altered it to using eggplants. So what we have here is we actually have a locally grown long eggplant. I've peeled the skin off, quickly flash fried it in oil, simmered in some dashi so that it cooks all the way through, split it open, and then I'm going to make the mixture now to stuff the eggplant.
I've never seen an eggplant look like that, ever.
Yes, that's why you gotta buy more eggplant. We gotta keep it local right here in Hawaii, right?
So I've got a mixture of Korean chili paste, which is called gochujang. I've got some plum syrup. I've got some sesame seed oil. I've got some soy sauce, all in equal proportions. We're going to add some minced garlic, some minced ginger, some chopped chives, some julienne daikon, and some julienne carrot. Basically, I'm just mixing this all together, and I've got one of the eggplants here already split open. So all you're going to do is you're going to take this mixture, stuff it into the eggplant. You should not eat it right off the bat, but it should marinate at least for an hour. And then this is what the finished dish looks like here. See if we can go ahead.
And this one has probably been soaking for that hour, so
It
I'm
went
sure.
overnight.
Oh!
And so basically, you can just go ahead and pull some of this mixture out.
Okay.
Now, Chef, while we do that, can you walk us through some of the other side dishes that we have here?
So we have some simmered lotus root. We have what we call kosari or bracken. It's almost like ho'il fern, but it's actually been dried and then boiled and reconstituted. We have your onion and cucumber kimchi, simmered potatoes, sesame dressing, broccoli, traditional kimchi, some marinated spinach, some marinated daikon with oysters, fresh oysters to give it that savoriness there.
What I love about this too, Chef, is that it looks spicy, but it's actually not.
Yeah, it's mild, but it has like a little bit of a hint of like a sweet flavor. And this is banchan.
Banchan or side dishes.
Again, we're celebrating Korean Culture Week all week on High Now. We'll have all this up on HiNowDaily.com.
Aloha.
Brought to you by the Consulate General of the Republic of Korea in Honolulu.
Aloha, you guys. We're here on Kamehame Ridge in the beautiful neighborhood of Napali Haveo in Hawaii Kai to take a look at Locations Hawaii's newest listing. Aloha, Bernadette. This is such a grand entrance. My goodness.
Hi, Rachel. How are you? Welcome to my listing, 1246 Kamehame Drive. Let me take you around.
All right, let's go. Whoa, look at that chandelier.
Yeah, look at the stairs and the chandelier, and the entrance is really fascinating. But the magic is really the view. Let me take you to see the view. So look at this beautiful view.
Wow, look at this.
An amazing sunset.
And you can see it all across this
You can
valley.
see Coco Head, Diamond Head, Hawaii Kai, the canal.
Napali Haveo, Hawaiian for the Cliffs of Distinction, is located in East Oahu on the summit of Kamehame Ridge in Hawaii Kai. This home boasts a spectacular 180-degree view of Coco Head Crater, Coco Marina, and the sparkling blue Pacific Ocean. You can even get this view from the salted heated pool and jacuzzi.
Yeah, and sunsets are amazing, and even at night, it's a gorgeous view. And wait till you see the upstairs view as well.
Let's go check it out.
This 12,000 square foot, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath is in excellent condition. It was beautifully designed with a custom-built grand entry, fountain, and gated driveway that can fit up to 11 cars. This gem includes a large entertainment area, a wine cooler, gas stove and grill, and hot tubs in 3 of the bathrooms. The floor-to-ceiling sliding glass panels and spacious covered lanais creates a seamless indoor-outdoor living space that showcases panoramic ocean views and year-round sunsets.
This house would be perfect for people that like to entertain and have guests and visitors all the time. Also, it's perfect for relaxation and quietness.
Thank you so much, Bernadette. I had a great time viewing this beautiful home here in Hawaii Kai.
Thank you for coming, Rachel. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for coming to check my listing.
To learn more about this amazing home, please contact Bernadette from Locations.
Brought to you by Locations Hawaii.
Coming up, we learn some trending Korean beauty secrets, and I get a K-pop makeover. It's all coming up after the break.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. We've been celebrating Korean culture all week long and we've been having such a great time. I have a local artist here, makeup artist, Noelle, and she is gonna tell us all about the K-pop beauty. I mean, it's huge right now. We've got all the pop stars. They've got really glamorous, exciting makeup. And you're gonna put that on your model today, right?
I am. We're gonna do the whole glitz, the bright colors, the glitter, everything.
Now everybody does that, right? The K-pop stars, that's what the look is, right?
It is. It's big. They want to sparkle in their moment on camera, so glitter's a really big thing.
Okay, so let's go right into that and see how we can apply the makeup that you brought here today onto the beautiful model here.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the glitter. Just gonna take a little bit on my brush.
All right.
Close your eyes.
Okay, so you're gonna apply this just to the eyelid.
Just to the eyelid.
Okay. Oh, I see that. That's pretty.
Really sparkly.
Yes, and it definitely gives that pop, right? That K-pop, I should say.
Open your eyes. So when she blinks her eyes,
yeah, you can see that with the light, especially coming down. Okay, so you're gonna do some glitter. Do they do like fancy lips? Do they do blush? Like, how do you get this look?
They usually do the glitter, and then what pairs with that usually is like a fun cheek color, so like a blush color. And we're gonna do that on her neck.
Oh, okay, perfect. Ah, that's so beautiful. And this is, I'm guessing, the cheek color that we're gonna use next.
That's my favorite one.
Okay, try these. Okay, now where are you gonna apply this?
This is gonna go right here, right below her eyes and next to like her nose, right here.
Okay.
And just dab it on there.
Nice. Ooh, it's giving you that color, that pop again. Right on the apples, huh?
Right on the apples.
Okay, yeah, I'm already seeing that K-pop beauty look. It's coming in. There it is. And that glitter is really sparkling. I love that.
Yeah.
You really took it from day to night. And so, okay, so we had you earlier in the week putting on like beauty products onto our faces and just showing us how to glow. And I really want to try some of this glitter on my face next, but we're gonna go and show you that segment. We had a great time with her, so you gotta check this out, but make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna try to get that K-pop on my face. Stay tuned for the big reveal. Hey you guys, we are doing beauty segments today because it is Korean Culture Week. So we've got the beautiful Olena Hugh and we've got Noelle, our makeup artist, who's gonna show us a few things about the Korean beauty. So good morning, ladies. What is the incredible new fads that we're seeing out there with K-beauty?
K-Beauty really focuses on skin itself, making it look healthy and vibrant. One of the bigger ingredients that are in trend now is the propolis from the bees.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay, so we're gonna go and put that on Olena. So hydration, that's big when we're talking about moisturization.
It's really easy. So this is a mist. All you have to do is give it a little shake. I'm gonna have her close her eyes and then just spray like that all over. Let's get down to her collarbones too.
All right.
And then you can already see it has a nice little mist of glow.
That's right, I do see it all here, there. Oh yeah, and it's not too glittery, but it does give that like iridescent look.
Yeah, so it's good to look at and it's good for your skin too.
Perfect. So what kind of benefits do you see when you use this type of spray here?
I feel like my makeup goes on a lot smoother and it lasts a little bit longer because of the hydration that it gives. And I just like the finish of the glowy finish that it gives.
Perfect. It gives you that youthful, radiant look. And I know you got a couple other products here. So what's next? What do we have?
Next, I want to introduce you to the primer. This is a tone up primer, and what that does is it brightens your face right when you apply it, so you see an immediate brightening effect. This is actually going to give her more of a glow on the surface of her skin. So you're going to be seeing a lot more glow, just like this when I apply it. You can do this over your makeup.
Ooh, that looks
Or
pretty.
even under your makeup. So it's kind of like a highlighter, but in like a liquid form.
And what I understand about K-Beauty is that you guys use the best of the best when it comes to what goes into these products. So what can you tell me about that?
This, I know, product in particular uses pearl powder. So that's what gives it that nice glow that you see here. So when I just blend it into her skin, it looks natural and it doesn't look too glittery or shimmery. It looks like her natural skin.
Perfect, that makeup, no makeup look. Everybody loves it. What other things are we seeing in K-Beauty that everyone needs to know about?
I would probably say, as far as taking care of your skincare, sunscreen is really important for the harmful UV rays, especially here in Hawaii. And then also cleansing is really important.
Okay, well, you guys look so awesome. Thank you for bringing all these amazing products in. You can catch this segment on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo, guys.
Brought to you by the Consulate General of the Republic of Korea in Honolulu.
Coming up, we celebrate Korean Thanksgiving.
You gotta tell us about these desserts.
It's all coming up on Hi Now Weekender.
Annyeonghaseyo. Today we're enjoying a traditional Korean Thanksgiving and we're at Yakiniku Seoul.
That's right, we have all this delicious food in front of us, and we also have Christine. She is the owner of Yakiniku Seoul.
Okay, Christine, tell us about Korean Thanksgiving and what is the name of it?
Chuseok is the Korean Thanksgiving.
Chuseok means autumn evening.
Autumn evening.
It could be anywhere between August and September, whatever the August full moon lands on, right?
Yes, that is correct.
And Chuseok really is a celebration of the harvest of the meats and the vegetables.
All the different foods, yes.
And Chuseok actually isn't even celebrated on one day, right? It actually goes over a span of multiple days.
It is about 3 days.
3 days?
Yes.
And it's just non-stop eating.
Well,
and celebrating.
Celebrating, all get together, all of the family members.
This sounds like something, yes. This sounds like something I would be. I started where I always do when I eat Korean food, and that was with the meat jun, which was fantastic, Christine. I really like that.
And I'm gonna go in and try the chicken. I heard here you guys use only fresh chicken. Your rice is like premium rice. So here at Yakiniku Seoul, you get the best of the best,
Yes,
right?
that's the correct. That is correct, yes. Please enjoy.
How do you traditionally celebrate Chuseok here on Oahu? Do you go with your family and you make all this yummy food?
Yes, we always get together, all of the families, then spend many days of all the foods, preparing the foods, then all the family members get together.
Awesome. Do you guys do any fun games or just straight eating?
Of course, we do that.
Yeah?
Yes.
What things do you guys do?
Yeah, of course, we do the play card. Then we have some kind of the traditional games. All the respect the older people. We get together, time spent with them.
Do you guys do something special here at Yakiniku Seoul for Chuseok?
Well, we kind of the special for the older people. We do have some of the special menu for them. That's all the different type of the mochis.
Hey,
Yes,
sweet.
that's ready.
Yeah, it's good. Tell you what, the portions here at Yakiniku Seoul, they don't mess around.
Check this out, guys. This is Rachel's plate. Obviously, she is enjoying. I love it.
And I still saved some.
Yeah,
kind of.
just a little for me. The last part that's super important too is that a lot of times when these families gather together, it's to pay tribute and pay respect to their ancestors and to everyone who has come before them, and obviously all of the awesome recipes that come along with that too. So Christine, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy Chuseok, and thank you so much for having us.
Happy Chuseok. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll have all this up on HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by the Consulate General of the Republic of Korea in Honolulu.
Oh man, yakiniku Seoul was so good. Now, I got my little beauty touch up earlier in the show. Now, Rachel's getting hers with Noelle. How's it going, Noelle? What, are you putting the finishing touch? Ooh, look at that eyes.
Do I look like a K-pop star?
Yes, I love it. The glitter, you're popping. More than you already do.
Thanks, man. I know you put some glitter on me, you put a lip on me, and then my cheeks they're a little rosier, right?
A little bit rosier.
Okay, yeah. How can you make a K-pop look just really go out there? What are some tips that people can do?
So definitely glitter. You can even layer the glitter, so you can pack the extra sparkle in there. So start from the smaller one, and like we did on Rachel's eyes, go with the big one. You know, dunk your face in it.
Dunk your face in it.
Whose life doesn't need a little glitter in it? I could use a little glitter in my life even. How can people find you, Noelle? Instagram, yeah. What's the best way to book you if they want to get together?
Instagram would be the best way. Handle is mua.noellio. No, just that.
Yep.
Perfect. Oh, just DM? Is there, yeah?
DM, everything is on there. So just get on there, navigate way through, and get to me.
And you will get to her, promise, but she does have a little bit of different hair. That's why you probably don't recognize her.
That's what it is. Yeah, I love
a
the
little
hair.
lighter,
It's fantastic.
right? Yeah.
Way lighter.
Were you going for that K-pop look?
Yeah.
How do you feel, Rachel?
I feel, like I said, I feel like I'm ready to
I wasn't even sure that was you when I walked out here. I was like, who is that? What? That was awesome. Noelle, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you to everybody at home for watching. What a fun week, right? Korean Culture Week, good fun.
It's been so good. We love Korean culture. We had such a good time eating the yakiniku Seoul.
Oh, the soju, and we got to dress up and do the fashion show. It was fantastic.
And of course the makeup.
And of course the makeup too. Don't forget, gang, all of our segments are available at HiNowDaily.com. Follow us on social media at HiNowDaily, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube as well. Click that subscribe button. Next week, we're going to finally get a chance to take a look at some of the segments I got to do up in New York City. It was good fun.
Yeah, you're going to have a good time. Or you did have a good time. And we're going to see
times.
it. And that's going to be all happening on Monday.
That's right.
Yep. Check us out.
Mahalo for watching, gang. Aloha.